Hi everybody, this is Kathleen Alcala, Paper Crafter. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to show you the journal I'm working on, which is the Book of Love. And it's going to be my favorite things, Valentines. I just started working on this today, the cover. However, I did put the signatures together. I've been working on that for a little bit. And let me give you a quick tour. I love how I did this, you guys. I wanted this beautiful pink seam binding to show, so I tied my signatures in with that. And then I just covered, this is fabric here, and I had this, it was probably for a pillow, but I fell in love with it. So if you're wondering what in the world's going on with this, I just foiled this right now, but the video didn't come out. I didn't want to take I liked the foil being chunky. I wanted it to, I know it's not going to last, but I like the idea of it kind of, I love that kind of flowy look. But so it is a vintage postcard that I did foil the edges, and you can see the foil, it's clearly coming off like this. There, I'll take that off. And then I'll brush it off eventually so it burnishes down a little bit better. Look how pretty that is. I just wanted the foil to be seen because it was, the card to be popped a little bit more. It was kind of getting lost. So anyway, let's kind of look at the book. Now, I thought we could work on putting the book together outside of the cover. I did use this fabric all the way around, and I did run short on the fabric, so I had to do a little patch. And I have 3 signatures. Let me show you the signatures. So these are the signatures. I used a variety of, this is scrapbook paper, some beautiful vintage documentation, this is a birthday card. Old postcards will be used. I always kept saying tea-dyed. Avocado dyed this a long time ago, and I still had some. I used old ledgers, and I covered this beautiful fabric that I have. And this is also some beautiful lace. I turned these into pockets right here. This was from a magazine that it was really framed, just like you can see right here where it's frayed. So I did use some Amity Bloom washi tape to just strengthen it up. And you can see that this is where the sewing is. I also used the washi tape there as well. And these are going to be all the back sides of what I just showed you. This is the second signature. This is some beautiful wallpaper. All the wallpaper you see in here, except -1, is all from France. And these heart cards that I'm using, these came from Anna Griffin. So I made a little pocket out of the bag, and I used some of that other fabric. It was a little piece left over, just shaped like this. I thought it would be perfect. And I used some vintage lace. That's a pocket. This is wax paper. This is beautiful, just pink, and a little pretty letter, which is kind of delicate. Another card. See the other, this is one of the other hearts. I wanted to use, each signature has a different heart card, and I backed it with paper. This is the one that's not vintage. This is the one wallpaper that is, I think, from, now the wallpaper I actually got from a Danish lady who used to sell stuff but stopped selling years ago. So whether it came from where she was, or I don't really know. Little piece of wallpaper, and this is from France as well. Look at that beautiful fabric. And the pieces I get from overseas tend to be smaller pieces. I don't need big pieces. It just makes me happy. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Now, these are so old and frail. I got a lot of them at an antique, it was like an antique fair that was here in town back in November. And so I decided to glue it on to this page, and it's so beautiful. And this seam binding is actually what's tying in the signature, and you can see the pink sewing behind. Now this is all the back paper. And let's get to the next signature. This is the next signature. Look at this beautiful wallpaper. Love it. Love it. I put in this postcard with flowers. I don't know, I might swap it out for a Valentine's postcard. I have so many beautiful Valentine's ones, but the same token, that'd be kind of nice to just have roses. Old paper. Look at this one here. Oof, isn't that pretty? I backed that with old paper. This paper actually is not dyed in any way. The book came, I guess it just somehow, I don't know, the way it aged, came out like this. Thought that was sort of interesting. I liked it. I tagged in some things, possibilities. I thought this postcard was so pretty with the birds. I didn't think every postcard and every image had to be Valentine's, but something I just thought was beautiful. I love birds and roses, so it felt romantic. Now with this page here, yikes, I really don't care for it, so I'm going to probably end up covering it or trying to blot it. I used, I'm going to show you guys, I used this. It's Stains by Patty Pockets. This is probably like 3 years old. When I first got into journaling, this woman was selling this. I think her name was Patricia something. It starts with a V, but I can't remember what it is. It's been so long. So I bought it from her, but I think it's maybe it was too old and too dark. I'm not loving it. But I want to show you how bright it would have been. Look at pretty bright, right? But I do love the red stripe, so I left it intact. Avocado paper, scrapbook paper, another piece of that beautiful writing, very delicate. Ledger, another card. I know this is also really bright. However, like a raspberry, I still think that you can incorporate some bright with old. And I think about that movie all the time, that Marie Antoinette movie, where it's Claire Danes, and wears bright, vivid, beautiful colors, and her dresses are beautiful. Now this is the middle of this signature. I haven't included the hearts in. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Kind of felt like it was super modern. I'm not necessarily loving this, but I think I can make it work. So we're going to see what I do with that. I'm not sure yet. This is the back side of all that. Yeah, so that's the back side of the hearts, the wallpaper, and then he got this side here. What I thought we could do is actually start decorating this. I have, like I said, I did make some, I'm going to show you guys what I've done. I did compile a bunch of stuff, see, here, to use. I have little things that I've had. Some things I just made, like this, I made last night when I was just playing around. And I thought that could be cute. What? Like dangling from a page. I'm going to give you, for instance. Like right here. I think that would be really cute. Let me get my paper clip. I will use a red paper clip. See? I thought that was really cute. And then, let's see, I want to use some of that pretty seam binding right there. I thought this could be really cute. So that way you can see on both sides this seam binding. Put it here. Kind of like sewing in a signature, huh? See, I'm going to need a little bit more. To make a bow, I'm going to need a little. And then I'm going to run this through again. Pretty, huh? Let's make a bow. Get my scissors. Or I could make a knot, maybe. I'm not sure if I need a bow. They like that. Cute. Just a little touch. You can write on there. I love that. Let's see what else I made. I didn't make a lot of things because I hadn't really been prepared yet, but I thought we could do some stuff together. Like this I had already, but I tried to lighten it up a little bit and make it a little bit not so dark. But I thought this could even be cute, like onto something like this, where there's going to be possible paper clip. Isn't that cute? I think that's cute. And let me look through my other things. Oh yeah. I also made this. So I had some left over of that doily that I used for that one. Let me show you. Let's see where I have it. I had some of this left over. You could tell how aged it is. See the browning on the ends? So I just covered this piece of paper that I had. So I used some of the avocado dyed paper to shore it up. It was a book page. You can barely see the book page underneath, but it was a book page. And I used some really thin washi tape right here. And then I glued that in. That's like a little rose button. And I just put some of this paper so you could see it kind of a little bit better. I thought that was cute. And that will be something that also clips on. Let's see where I think it should clip. Let's go to another signature. That could be cute there. For now, I'm going to clip this. Or maybe there. I like it here. I'm going to clip that in. I'm going to use a pink. Isn't that cute? I also want to use, I have quite a few beautiful postcards that I really want to use. Hold on. Let me pull out my postcards, guys. Look at it, it's green, but look how cute that is. To my Valentine. Uh-oh. I don't think I can glue this one in. I feel like it needs to go in something that's color works. Maybe something bright and vivid like this, maybe? There's two. It's kind of like a series. Let me find the other one. Two postcards. Where'd the second postcard go? Hold on. Hold that thought. You see, I have all these different postcards I'd like to use. Like I said, some of them aren't necessary Valentine's Day, but I think they are just so pretty. I would like to use them. Like, look at that rose. Woohoo! That's pretty. I think it's gorgeous. Ah, here's the other one. So I kind of feel like it needs to be on a page that's big enough that would allow me to have both. I also think that I probably want to put either fabric or lace. Now I could put lace under each postcard like that. And that. Or I could just put lace on the edge like that. I kind of like, I'm going to put this lace on the end. I really like it there. The vivid whiteness of the lace. Hold on. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to cut it here. Just put some glue down. I'm kind of thinking maybe I need to put the lace down first and then put embellishments down. Of course, because it really doesn't matter, because the lace thickness determines probably what I'm going to actually use for an embellishment. Let me just move this across. Move the sun just a hat here. There we go. Try and get it in so you guys can actually see what I'm doing, right? That'd be a novel thought. Okay. Okay, so I like the white on there. I think that's pretty. I think I'm going to do some lacing first before I do anything else, because I want to get it some of this beautiful lace in. I think that will inspire me more. And for the back side, I want some really pretty lace too. Let's see, what do I got? Now, a lot of my antique lace is not white, so I need to go into my unantique, but pretty. I pulled some things that were white to see what would work. Some of them are little, like this, that may not. Oh, well, this has quite a bit, actually. Look at, that's pretty. I like that. This is too small. This is pretty, but too small. This I like, too. Let's see what that would look like. Let's compare it. I also have this that looks like there's a lot of. Rather sheer. Doesn't work too sheer. Now let's try this one. See, this is how I make my stuff. That's why it takes 1,000 years. That's pretty sheer too. If I did that, I would probably have to do layers to make it pop at all. I think for now, I think I might just go with that. I like that. It's kind of like a trellis. Reminds me of a trellis anyway. I might actually even put roses on there and turn it into some sort of a trellis. Like maybe some fabric roses would be pretty. Now I'm going to just put the glue onto the actual lace and just in those heavy spots, so that way the glue isn't peeking through. Hey, that's so funny, peeping through. Okay. So luckily my sister's taking her dog for a walk and my little girl is sleeping nicely under the table, my craft table. She's so cute, my dog. I love her to pieces. Okay. Put a little bit more glue here. There. I like that. That'll be pretty. You know, it'd be pretty too if there's a doily on there or something. Now I want to put some lace down below, so I'm thinking maybe the lace that isn't as bold could go down here just to do a cover-up job. Maybe. I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to bring it all the way across while it's still wet, and I can still do that. You know, it's a nice thing about fabric tack. You see how easy that is to pick up? I hope you guys could see what I just did. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and lay this down. Now, if I had extremely pretty lace, I might consider having it come through to the bottom here so you could see it from the front cover. But this is just sort of average lace. It's not, I mean, it's pretty, but it's not like, wow, you know, spectacular. It's not spectacular lace. Okay, I'm gonna cut one more piece for the top. Cut right about there. Don't you love my guesswork? right about there. Okay, I should be able to pull that down. Hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Yeah, I think you can. I think I'm still in frame. Just a bead of glue. Thinking about having it go up. I think I'm going to do that. Lift that back up. Drop that down. Move that across a little bit more. Put that back. I gotta lift it up, guys, so I can see. It's too far away from me. I don't want it to show through to the other side. Nope. It's all good. Okay, so now we've got a base going on there. I like that. I like to keep it consistent if I can. This is what I use. Look at it, perfect. But this time around, let's put this first. Let's put this down first. I'll make 2 of these. Okay, so cut about here. I'm going to take this off. So I need about 2 of them. And then just cut that in half. Okay, so let's lay down some glue. So how's everyone doing today? How's everything? Life treating you? How are things? It's very cold today, California. Oh wait, I had it the other way, didn't I? Yes, I did. Good thing I checked. So let's put this one, because the glue's on that side. Let's put this one down here. And then I'll put another bead of glue. Although it looks like there's still a lot of glue in there. Let me just put some more glue. It went this way. Good thing I caught that. Yay. Okay. So anyway, what I was saying, it's cold today. It's been cold all week, actually. We did have rain. Thank you, Lord, for the rain. As you all know, California needs rain. I know some people think California doesn't really have a drought, which does make sense. If you don't have any rain, you don't have any water. Ay, bae. It's funny. How people think that way, right? I just have to laugh. I'm going to put enough glue on the ends so that it does actually stay in place. But I'm only putting it like in the thick parts down here. I don't want to get my book full of glue. Ah. Okay. There we go. Let me glue that on. Okay. I like it. Right? And cut the edge off down here. Pretty, huh? I love that lace, I'm telling you. I love lace. Okay. Alrighty. Now I have some pretty vintage, some vintage looking papers. Like this, I actually wondered if I should put another thing of lace across. That's really pretty, but I feel like it needs something else there. Hold on. Ooh, that's a pretty contrast, right? I like that. Hold on one second. I want to pull it onto some of this vintage stuff and see If I should try to work with it here. Wow, look how pretty that looks. Isn't that pretty, guys? Oof, I might have to do that. Let me get some options. Hold that thought. This beautiful vintage piece right here. That's gorgeous. Can't wait to use that. Okay. I also thought this was pretty. Look at this, you guys. And I know it's from France, and I know it's sea, but I'm going to use it. Maybe on that really ugly bright page. Remember that one I said I didn't like? Let me find it. Let me find it. It's here somewhere. Where are you, ugly page? Where'd it go? Maybe it's in the third. Aha. Dun 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 dun. Doesn't really get to, you don't get to showcase the beauty of the lace as much though, right? What do you guys think? Should I put the whole piece down like that? Let's compare it to something else. You could even see it more on there. That actually looks kind of good right there, huh? Let's try one more thing. We're doing auditions. Definitely not. Let's try a solid piece. Ooh, this pink behind might be pretty. No, it doesn't work. To me, it doesn't work. Hold on. One more. That lightens the color, but that's not what I want. I kind of liked it here, you guys, have all the best. I love that. Guess what? I'm going to do it. I'm also going to consider just putting it like in the key points and not do too much glue. I don't want to be so cemented down. You know, I like it to be a little bit free-flowing. So just a little bit of glue for now, right? And I'm going to leave that little tab on there because I know what that tab means. It's a sample. And this book is going to be for me. Therefore, I'm going to keep it on there. I like that. What do you guys think? You like it? Hope so. You're like, no, no, you ruined it. Hey, which might be the case. That may be true. This is what happens. I do one thing to do another, and then all kinds of chaos happens because I get sidetracked way too easy. This is pretty too. Look at. Let's go back to that one. Let's see what this would look like if I was to do this kind of a thing instead. I actually like that better, right? Kind of puts, that's really pretty. I'm doing that. I love that. I love adding lace. Ooh-hoo-hoo-wee. Okay. Now this, I can just go ahead and lay down glue. I'm not worried about it. Okay. Yay. Do you guys have plans for Valentine's Day? Have you guys made Valentines? Are you just passing out cards? Okay. Let's go back to this. I'm actually wondering what it would look like with a bigger drop. Might be better served with a bigger drop. I'm not sure yet what I want to do with that. I'm going to hold off for a minute, for a beat. Let me pull out some more options. Would a contrast be pretty? A contrast would be pretty. A thick top, the crocheted versus the lace.
kind of feels like it brings it more, not so frail and frilly, because the paper, it feels not, it's frail paper, but not for the reasons why I like frail. I mean, I like it when it's dainty, I guess is the best way to say it. I'm going to go ahead and do it because it feels like it works. Just put a bead across. So I didn't plan on doing this, starting with the lace. I was going to start with ephemera first. But I kind of feel like now that I'm doing it, it makes more sense. So I know how to make, what to put in the books based on my, I need to do the same. I'll put it on this pocket. What to base my ephemera like. Okay, hold on. It says you want to cut that for some reason. Okay. So work, we're having a tea party for Valentine's Day. Unfortunately, our people, the staff that actually put the stuff on for us is not going to be there on Valentine's Day. So we're going to have it the day before, but it should be really fun. We're putting a tea party on for our residents. And then on Valentine's Day, I'm going to have us pass out Valentine's and a little treat to all the residents. I thought that'd be really fun. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I like. Ooh, look at that tear here. Ooh, that is not really good, but it is what it is. Not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm thinking some really cute vintage ephemera and lace would be pretty. Let me see. Look, I have this beautiful polka dot. You know, I love the polka dots. Oh man, I'm going to have to use that somewhere. I can't wait. Don't know where to put that. It's got to be something you can see the polka dots, right? I'm not sure where I could put that. I'm thinking like this. Back of the... Ooh, I love that. Wouldn't that be pretty, you guys? Let me see. I could. Just glue a piece on there. Fluffy thing. Would that be cool? You know what I mean? Like that. Laying it down. And then yeah, I like doing it. I'm doing it. Let's do this thing. It's gonna be random. I recognize that. But you know, I like random sometimes, right? So let's just try putting it down like that. I wonder if I should do this the other way. Hold on. Hold on. Look how pretty, you guys. Pretty. I love it. Right? Maybe not that one, but something. Look, I have a little piece to spare. I cut that off right there. I love that. Different. Okay, just do a little bit more. I don't want to keep you too long, you guys. I just want to start working on this, and I'll continue to work on it off camera as well. I thought it would just be kind of fun to work on a little bit together. We're just going to do a few more pieces of lace, and I can let you guys go. Be off on your day. I like that white lace right there. I think I need to put something big there. I thought even some little pieces of lace just right in there might be cute. Let's see where I want to put some lace. That might be nice for a big piece. I'm wondering even if using some of this It's like if I cut some of this off. I love this stuff. So frail, goodness. Yeah, I might have to turn this into a snippet, right? That's pretty. I like that. Look, I have this too. Pretty, huh? That might be pretty right there. It's like the perfect size, really. I think I'm going to cut that. Let's cut it right about here. It's very pretty, this piece. Okay, I'm just going to put glue right down the center. I'm not even putting a lot of glue because, you know, with me, I never really know what I want to do, and I might change my mind. I'm okay with it hanging over like that, and I'm okay that the sides aren't perfect because I like mess. You know what I mean? I like it when it's not perfect. Doesn't that look so similar to this? This was a pattern that I used. It was a placemat when I coffee dyed that. Very similar. Look at it. I think that's pretty cool. I like it. That yellow kind of blends in, but I don't want it to blend in. I'm going to obviously put something there that will make that pop. Of course, I picked the one thing that's also that same color. Let me grab something else. See? Put something of color there to bring it up. And then I'm thinking something color there. Look at this postcard. Don't you love that? I love that postcard. I might even put it there. So that would bring it into more vibrancy. This white, I'm actually going to be doing something. I think I'm going to stamp that with some wording. I think that would look real pretty. Yeah, so that's going to be cute. Okay, one more piece of lace. One more. Gosh, you guys, maybe I should have used that for this page that I don't like. No, it doesn't cover it enough. Yeah, I'm going to have to think on that one. Think on it. Think. I definitely need a piece of lace here. Definitely. Where's that one? Probably something, see now, this really beautiful old lace. How pretty that is there. But I think this deserves special treatment. That's pretty there because it'd be pretty that would be pretty anywhere, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see what this piece of fabric looks like. Do you guys like it? Kind of into the lace at this moment in time. You could see the washi tape of the roses through that. That's pretty. I'm going to go with this one. I like that. Let's cut this. And let's glue this. I think that will be really pretty. Peeking through the flowers of this washi tape. I like it. Okay, this is going to be wet, so hold on. Hold that thought. Let me put that here so it doesn't hit. So that, my friends, is my journal of love that I will continue to work on off camera. However, I will probably be making a ephemera with you guys. I'm probably doing a little bit of decorating the book with you guys before I consider it done. All right, you guys, pray you have a lovely week. I just want to remind everybody, this book is about love. So please do not forget to love people, all people. It doesn't matter age, race, nothing matters. Skin tone, economic status. You know, we're called as Christian people to love unconditionally, and that God is love. And God says, without love, we have nothing. We are a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal without love. So let us not forget to love people. And that includes people who are not from here. We got to love them as well. All right, you guys, thanks so much. Be blessed. Have a beautiful week. Take care. Bye-bye.